Hi, Liz Colliers here, CEO of Vidversity, and with me is Nat Wheeland, co-founder of Vidversity. Today in this series, we're launching about the care sector. We wanted to talk to you about a few sort of key challenges for training staff, and one of them is dealing with staff who have English as a second language or perhaps low literacy, and how you can show and not tell so much in your training using video. Nat, can you talk to us a little bit about one of the projects we've done recently?
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of work in this space, and one of the things we've been identifying with the key stakeholders when we work with an organisation is language and literacy is a genuine concern. So not everybody's first language is English, which is obvious, and also literacy levels really vary. So if you're buying training off the shelf or you're creating training in something like Articulate, which is really heavy on text, you're asking people who it's not their strength, the language, or literacy is not their strength, to read something and click a next button and keep going through and maybe do some quizzes. There's a couple of issues with that. It doesn't feel like it's really tailored for the market. The people who want it, that's not really what they need. But the main thing is, does it actually teach them? So if you're trying to teach someone, for instance, how to mop a floor correctly, or how to vacuum correctly in home care, for instance, or how to use a hoist, wouldn't it be much more powerful regardless of what language you speak, to see it, to see how it's done? We don't teach someone how to ride a bike by talking about it. You get on the bike, you put your foot on this pedal. That's really a difficult way to learn a skill. Whereas watching someone how to do it and being able to watch it as many times as that individual needs and when they need it makes it really powerful. So creating videos in multiple languages is really, really powerful, but demonstrating the show don't tell is a really key part of what we believe in. And it's been a really interesting thing to do in a number of organisations, though the people who have spoken different languages have often felt they've had to sort of really hide that. They don't want people to know necessarily, and they feel really uncomfortable always speaking in English, but they know that that's an expectation. When an organisation says, we've employed you, we know that your language is, your main language is something else other than English, and we're going to accommodate that. It makes people feel respected, it makes people feel welcome, and it really makes people feel like their journey in that organisation is respected. And I think that that's been a really powerful part of delivering this in different languages.
Yeah, I think that's right, Nat. There's something really engaging about saying we have this policy of inclusiveness and so on, but then actually taking that next step and really demonstrating it. It's just really, really powerful. And we were spoken about this before, you and I, Nat, but remember in primary school, show and tell, the kid that got up with the show was always much more appealing than the kid that just did the tell. So I think that applies in adult context as well.
Hell, you'd always go, oh, it's
Oh,
boring.
it's going to be
But
a long
then when
time.
we saw something, it was really amazing. So yeah, show don't tell is or really it should be show and tell. So yeah, been
Absolutely.
a
Yeah.
really rewarding thing to do, and it's been amazing to get the feedback of how valued it is in an organisation and how people feel valued when the training is catered for their specific needs.
Yeah, absolutely. So below this post where we'll be posting this will be a link to an upcoming webinar, or you can access the recording. So check it out, how it works in practice, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks.